called the word bitch?
I have, but I don't think anyone's really.
Were you offended by it at all?
No, it was only like my friends telling me at the store. So I don't think I've actually done it.
Have you ever called someone else that? And like, what were they doing that made you want to call them a bitch?
I guess just their attitude towards things.
When you call them a bitch, do you ever like think in your head like, oh, can I use a different word, or do you just all of a sudden like, okay, you're a bitch?
No, I think when someone uses that word, it's out of danger, so they just like react.
But when normally it's like towards you, it's just like a funny matter.
I guess like I wouldn't want to be called a bitch.
Do you know the exact meaning of the word bitch? Do you think it's something you use at all?
Unless you actually describe it as a dog.
Would you eventually change the term bitch into something else?
Yeah, I don't use that word often. If I'm really like thinking else, but I know myself that it's not right.
Would you encourage others not to use it?
I will.
Has your mom ever like spoke to you about the word bitch, or she even know? So if you had a baby, or let's just say a kid, would you allow them to use the word bitch?
Here, I even spell it out for you.
I would raise them.
Shoot, there is? Oh, don't be
If they were to sit down and set them down.
So now that you know that our society is based on pejorative words that when your son or daughter comes home, let's just say, and they start using the word, just explain to them what that word is. Thank you. So, what do you guys think of when you hear the word cunt? I know you know the meaning. So what is it?
Girls. Fine.
Offended to anybody?
Not really.
Are you offended by the use of it?
No.
Like if someone's like, oh, you're such a cunt, like, would you be offended towards it?
Not really.
Are you two good friends? So what if a guy went up to her and called her a cunt?
I would laugh. I would put back to the kid.
Like what?
Like, you would come to her defense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you obviously think the word is meaningful, right?
Yeah. Kinda. In a way.
But you just said that you would defend her if someone called her a cunt. So obviously
Yeah, it does.
meaningful.
It does.
For children to be allowed to use the word cunt? Like guys your age and like kids little, or like...
I don't think so.
Why not?
Why not? Are you allowed to do it?
I mean, it's kind of like a part of foul language, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want my little lady going around calling me a cunt, right?
Yeah. Somebody use that like certain word. Do you think that like you could say it to him, or he could say it to you, or do you think it's okay? Like girl on girl, like girls can call you a cunt, would that be okay?
I mean, it depends on how we are. I mean, if we're friends and like we're joking around about something, just, I'd probably blow it off, but I mean.
But you don't use it in your daily language, or you wouldn't really know how to use it. I understand.
Alright.
And would you call your a guy friend a cunt?
Playing around with it.
Do you think that's okay, or do you think he like? Would you get like? You guys use butthurt nowadays. Do you get butthurt when someone like compares you to a girl?
Yeah.
So isn't the word cunt like comparing someone to a girl?
If you're playing around, you're just playing around. Like, take it serious.
So it just depends who you're saying it to.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you for taking the time to answer our questions. So have a great day. I'm gonna interview you guys on the word faggot. Do you guys know what that word means?
I think it means a pile of sticks.
Pile of
Oh,
sticks.
yeah. It does.
What do you think, Amanda?
I don't know. I've heard this.
I've heard this before. Nobody uses it here. We're all Christian.
Nice.
We're Christian.
Well, the word faggot really originated from the early 1600s, where settlers tied homosexuals on fire and burned them on a stake. Well, do you guys? So you guys saying that you guys don't use this word?
Well, I know it's 5, but I've never used this word. Never.
I'm sure you guys use it amongst your friends though.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like you guys also.
You're a faggot.
Yeah. What do you
Society
guys-
now, what does the term mean?
Somebody that's like
So same thing as men back then.
Yeah. There you go.
Same thing you meant back then, except we don't hang people and light them on fire.
So you guys don't like when your friends like do something hella embarrassing, like touch you, like don't you guys say, oh, you're a faggot for doing that?
We say you're a homo. Oh, we do.
Yeah,
we do all the time.
How do you think they feel when you use that word and they're around you?
Probably feel like excluded from like everyone else.
Slavery, white folks would call African Americans the N-word, nigger. So, what do you think when you hear the word nigger?
I mean, in my opinion, I think the word is an ignorant person. But as far as how I feel about it, good.
Are you offended by it? By the use of it?
I mean, I'm from Georgia. I've been in California for like 2.5 years. I'm from the South, so it takes a lot.
What if a white person called you the N-word?
No, but I think the definition of it is
If a white person called you that again?
when I was 9 years old, yeah, I was more scared than offended because we were in like the woods and he was like, "Get off our property." Yeah, some crazy stuff. But today it's like I probably just laugh at it.
Should
Like,
teenagers be allowed to use this word?
derogatory term?
Yeah.
Or do you mean like how they use it in music?
Either or.
As a derogatory term, I don't think we should be able to agree on it. As a we should move forward. I mean, as far as music, I mean, I don't know. I can't really say if it's right or if it's wrong. I mean, I don't know. I can't say if it's right or if it's wrong.
Thank you.
How would you guys feel if somebody called you a retard?
I would feel kind of shocked and mad and sad. I would feel kind of like, I'd feel upset because I'm not retarded. Like, I'm super smart. It's a fact.
So what does the word retard mean to you?
No, actually, for me, I think a retard is like a person that's like being called out of his name, or his or her name, and like, so you know how they call like the kids and the adults like mentally retarded. Well, I feel like that's kind of mean because like retarded, people use retarded as like an insult to other people. So why would they call special people retarded when it's supposed to be an insult? Yeah.
You think kids or teenagers should be allowed to use the word retard to each other, like as in like in a friendly way, like, hey, retard?
I don't think so, because if you're somebody's friend, that's like kind of mean. Hey, you retard. That's really fitting. I wouldn't like to be called that. I don't mind if it's like a friend and I know he's just kidding. But if it's like a person I don't like, I wouldn't like that. That's me.
Ay, all about you. My life's dedicated cause you're beautiful and be cause your body